it's one of those things where like we're still trying to make it even just a little bit better. So maybe we're getting a little more pickier, but or maybe even just a little lazier. I don't know. Basically, you just you try to capture that thing when you record, and the most important thing when you're recording is not to settle,
because you feel like there's always something else.
Because you're not hitting, and it's okay, it's okay, but it can be better, and sometimes you have to know what better is, but not to settle just because you've been working at it for a while and you're going like, well, I don't mind, it's kind of cool, but you know what I mean. Not to settle. Maybe you can be too picky. Maybe as you get older, you get a little more picky. But still, settling, knowing your limitations too. Like, if you try something and you go, that's not hitting. Just because you did it doesn't mean it's good.
Is that how As Long As I Have You came about?
Sure, all of them come about the same way.
Why did you do this song? I love this song, by the way.
We did that song actually because we were on the road and we were looking at a mojo, and it was one of Led Zeppelin's influential songs.
Huh.
Yeah, and they had never recorded it, but it is on a video. Somebody told me eventually, but it was listed as a song that that influenced them, and we thought that's a pretty good song. And as far as I know, they never recorded it, but then those guys stole. So, but as far as I know, they never recorded. But they say that it is that you can find Led Zeppelin doing it like live, like in San Francisco, as a matter of fact, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have to look it up. Matter of fact, I'll look it up for you right now. I'll look it up for you right now. I think that's what somebody told me. People tell me all kinds of man. But that's how I remember coming about it. It was Mojo. Mojo had these. You know about Mojo, right? Mojo magazine.
Yeah, Mojo magazine.
Yeah, and they had this thing where like CDs of things that influence you, and Led Zeppelin had that song. Yeah, there's a Led Zeppelin YouTube of them doing that. As Long As I Have You, so you definitely should check it out. And I'm pretty sure that it was in San Francisco that they did it.
Crazy, and I'm not too far from there.
I do believe. Yes, so here it goes. As Long As I Have You, San Francisco YouTube.
I'll check it out.
Live in San Francisco. See, so I just wanted to this is like somebody told me, yeah, there's only one version of it. Live in San Francisco, and they gave me a copy of it, and I think I saw it. But yeah, but now it's on YouTube. I love YouTube, by the way. I talk to YouTube like it's my fucking friend. How do I cook this thing? And some guy will come and tell me how to cook it. How do I tie an ascot? How do I fix my shower curtain?
That's funny.
And then some guy will appear. Hey, this is how you fix your shower curtain. Like, cool.
I didn't know it taught you how to fix a shower curtain. Well, I'm gonna check out that video.
YouTube rocks, man. I mean, I just cannot express how great YouTube is.
Well, I like your version of As Long As I Have You, and I will check out Led Zeppelin's version, but I like your version. So here, let's play the Detroit Cobras, As Long As I Have You, and your website is DetroitCobras.com.
Yes, I believe so. Or .com, .org, whatever. You can find it. Just throw it in there, and you'll find it. I don't do much with the website. I mean, somebody takes care of that, but yeah, I'm sure the way you find any website, you just throw it in there and you find something.
And I just looked it up, and yeah, it is the DetroitCobras.com. So,
okay.
And yeah, you're also on Facebook. And Mary's on Facebook too. So let's play the song As Long As I Have You, the Detroit Cobras. We're talking to Mary Cobra on Mike's Daily Podcast. And that is Rachel Nagy of the Detroit Cobras singing that. As we go outside the last place on earth where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast, somewhere in PodCastro Valley, California, and playing guitar, we have Mary Cobra. And we will speak to her again tomorrow. Part 2 of my interview with her tomorrow with the Detroit Cobras. We're here at the last place on earth, just outside the last place on earth, somewhere here in PodCastro Valley, California.
And here's today's podcast picture.
And you can see a picture of Mary Cobra there, and she's rocking out. MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. The picture is there. Madame Rootabega, I don't have anything to say to you. Neither do I. I have nothing to say to you. Oh, you electrocuted me earlier. I'm kind of feeling a little sort of electroshock treatment feelings towards you is what I'm feeling. So when you hear my name, does it electrocute you a little bit? A little bit. Because my name is Madame Rootabega. Ow! Stop. Basil, I don't enjoy that. Basil the Boxer, come on. I don't have any sleeves anymore. What else you gonna? What other garment alterations you gonna do to my shirt? Okay. I guess more people should see my belly button. Well, tomorrow, part 2 of my interview with Mary Cobra of the Detroit Cobras. Plus, we will hear from Shelley Schuhart, Floyd the Floor Man, and John Deere the Engineer.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MIKES-DAILY-PODCAST.com. Email Mike now at MIKES-DAILY-PODCAST@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Mike, did you know that Uber is German for over? Day.
Yeah, Mike, so basically this show is Uber. Do you know that?
Thank God.